Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Planet Coaster. We're on an earlier save here when we had just installed the coffee cups. And the reasoning is, I'm still trying to figure out how to meet these goddamn requirements for having a high excitement, long distance, low nausea ride. It's very difficult. I've actually been here for like 2 hours off camera trying to get it to work, and it's not an exaggeration. If I may vent a frustration ever so slightly, I do find it somewhat annoying. And it seems like it's a pretty rough set of criteria for your first coaster that you're building custom to require. 5 excitement's not that bad. 4 fear's not that bad. Under 6 nausea is very difficult, especially when you have to get it at least 750 meters long, which is a long roller coaster, which is very expensive. But maybe that's the point. So we are going to try to do it here. And if we fail, that's fine. You know, we'll still try to get this scenario going financially. It's not necessarily supposed to be an easy game. Let me pause for a second and explain to you. I should get like a whiteboard, a digital whiteboard or something on the screen. Here's the problem. Excitement comes from high speed. High speed creates G's. G's can create nausea. They also create fear. Fear is good in this game. At least, you know, people like being scared at least a little bit on these rides. For a long ride, to have enough excitement stacked up that people are, like, happy is difficult, if this makes sense. Like, if we keep them perpetually excited, it's so hard to make it so they're not nauseous. Any turns make it nauseous, and at 750 meters, we have to turn on occasion. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna try. I've tried a lot of things. My first instinct was the same as everybody's first instinct, building like a super high first lift and then just like a really fast drop. The problem is you generate so much speed that it's hard to turn without making people nauseous. So then you put on brakes and it does work. But oftentimes I was having like slightly too high nausea and way too low excitement because the whole ride was just, far too slow. So I'm thinking maybe what I should actually do is try some of these like standard preset things here, and hopefully these are a little bit gentler on the whole G's, if you know what I mean. And nausea, I have learned some tips. I've been reading the forums for the game. I've learned some tips to bleed nausea, but it's not necessarily as easy as you might think. This is really, like, I think considering this is the second scenario in the game, it's a little bit difficult. That being said, we have to learn these skills so that eventually we can become better, I'm hopeful this will give us enough speed to get up this thing, but I'm skeptical, so let's bring this down. Basically, I'm killing track. You kill time? I'm killing track right now. We're gonna go around this thing, and people will be excited and scared because they're getting reasonably close to death here, which is exciting. And contextually, it's building out a decent track, which I like. Let's have them go through the tunnel. If we can get them to fit through this tunnel, that's fine by me. Hopefully they're not getting rattled around too much here. They might not be able to get through the tunnel. What's the problem here? Gotta raise you up a little bit? What if we lower the size of it? I'm dead set on getting you through this fucking tunnel. Okay. There we go. That's gonna scare the crap out of people, which is awesome. Now, hopefully not too bad on the nausea front. It's a little twisty, a little turny. Just make another lift hill here. Maybe we should have like some friction brakes in here, but we'll see. So just like tiny lift hills. Makes you feel happy. Makes you feel fine. We're staying pretty far away from the barrier. I think like the edge of the map is somewhere over here. If we find it, we can always, steer around it. So let's try to follow the same thing. A gentle, downward slope. We'll follow it up with something maybe like a little different. Helix down right instead of helix down left. Oh, you know what? What if we could get it to go around that spire? There we go. I'm getting back into the creative mindset. Doesn't quite go around the spire. Here, I'll tell you what. Okay, we need to, like... The problem is I don't want to bend it too much, because if you're going, like, 20 miles an hour, these people are like, oh, I can't handle it. I've never been inside of a car before, and it just doesn't feel right. Okay, so obviously we're like slightly off here again. What about like that? We just want to get around. We could build our own around the spire, for that matter. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. So I've already got you coming this way. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna take you around this sweet little spire here. You might say, hey, that's too gentle of a turn. People are gonna think that, you know, you think they're babies. Trust me, not too gentle of a turn. These people throw up easier than I do. Which is saying something. And then you know what? Quick little downwards area here. We really need to be, you know, throwing things at these ride goers. Otherwise, the excitement level is going to be too low. I wonder if we can throw in like a half helix up. And then just go back to normal track and, you know, change the camber there. This is looking pretty messy. I'm not going to deny that. We can take a quick test of it, by the way. Like, the people in the test are thankfully crash test dummies. Otherwise, they would die. But we can at least, you know, go on a quick test and see how this stacks up. I really like the testing mechanism that they've built into the game. See, this is a little friendlier. No nausea so far. Excitement is, it needs to be above 5. It's not even close yet. There we go. So we're getting above 5 in this section. Nausea's coming up. Not too bad, though. Ooh, people are really loving this. And then they go through the arch, and they're like, that's scary. I wanted to throw up, but it's not too bad. They come down over this next section without bleeding off too much excitement. They are starting to get... they're not really getting sick through that section. They do get a little grossed out when they go around that turn, but that's fine, and then everybody dies. Okay, I think this is actually going to work. Of course, it lasts for like 200 extra years, because it has to be 750 meters long, which is kind of ridiculous. Let's move the camera here. I think they'll be able to have enough speed to get over that, and then we'll just have them come down. It's costing us a lot of money. I mean, we are keeping the park open during this interim period. This whole challenge is about finances in the end, but, you know, oh, careful. I'm less worried about finances than I am about getting that extra star so I can, like, level up here. Now, it's still, like, not... I worry that they're just going to get, like, a little bit of speed off of that. We need, like, a turbo section, which is an element of the game that I don't believe exists. So again, this turn is too harsh. I'll tell you that right now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Rebuild it. It's a hard habit to get out of because you're thinking like, why don't I just make a turn as fast as possible? Classic mistake. You want gentle turns for the gentle people that will be riding this death trap. I mean, wonderful ride. Just keep it going. There we go. Even I could handle this one. Then we got a quick little down section. And then a quick little up section. As people are going, oh, yawn. I only get, you know, my dick hard for the world's most powerful roller coasters. And then you throw a little bit of up and down at them. And they go, okay, I got a half chub. I know what's happening here. But do they know what's happening? Probably. They probably know. They can figure it out. They're smart people. Smart enough to be at this park anyway. Alright. What now? Probably we haven't ruined anybody's life from a nausea standpoint. It's a pretty long track. 750 meters might be pushing it. Let's see if autocomplete can finish us off here. There's no way that's actually going to work because there's not enough velocity for us to get through that. So cancel that. I think we need like a small, maybe like lift hill section into like a really, really tiny finish. And then that's, you know, then we'll be good to go. And we're just hoping that it's over 750 meters long, which is, let's put it this way. It's not the kind of thing you want to hope for, but it would be such like, the monkey would be off my back if I could just get this roller coaster done. I swear to God, it's been such a dang nightmare. 2 hours, man, to get one roller coaster done. It's not because it's unintuitive. I mean, that's telling me that's when our timer is, but that's not correct. We got another 20 minutes here. Yes, build that. It's cost us our house and home. Let's get this done. Again, it's not because the system in the game is unintuitive. It's just because it asks so much for us to start with here. All right, here we go, team. Thumbs up. I'm going to charge $450,000 per ride if this works. And we're going to get Princess Amelia's Tatooine Castle off of the ground. So you start out, you go, ooh, this is exciting. I'm on a train. Oh, God, we're off the rails. Either way, excitement's going. Nausea's not that bad. We do hit over 6 on nausea, but as long as it doesn't average over 6 or peak super high, we should be fine. You go through that, that's super exciting. You bled a little nausea. Excitement's going down because they're still somewhat connected to the lift hill. Now gravity's having its way. Here's the big turn. Some people want to throw up. But then, nice little straightaway section. I don't think we have enough speed to get over this hump, though. Oh! They're so excited! You have not even seen the roller coasters that I've built that have been 100 times more exciting than this, and everyone has just yawned at them. I think I may accomplish my goal here, believe it or not. We might need to throw some brakes on the train because it is going to pick up a lot of speed going down here. Coming into the exit station. I was bleeding off a ton of excitement as well. It's probably better to just have, like, at least a slight dip there. Well, let's see. How do people feel about this ride? It's gotta be... It's not scary enough! It's very, very slightly not scary enough, but apart from that, you would not believe how excited I am right now. Pause it. Get off of this. All we need to do is make it slightly scarier. That's so easy to do. And we're not even in, like, a bad place from a nausea standpoint. Like, this is actually handled really well. Okay, so what do? Instead of handling the exit like this, I think all we need to do is build the exit ourselves. We just, click on this one, and we go normal track, and we just really want it to, like, get a lot of speed right there, and that's going to be scarier. And we could even have them go, like, down, and then they go back up a little bit, and then they go back down, and then that's the ride. So then at this point, we'll just let autocomplete take us back to the station. Again, it's not impossible to foresee that we might want some friction brakes on this, but let's start the test. I'm so ready. On pause. I want to ride the ride this time. I want to feel what Queen Amidala's theme park attendees are going to feel when they pay $400 to ride this ride. I want to know what they're feeling. It's a pretty impressive roller coaster when you're on it. First off, you're like, bleh. You come around here and you're like, surely they wouldn't let us get hit by this little arch up here. No wonder that's so exciting. Okay, so you do want to throw up a little bit. Then you crest at the top of the next lift hill. Hope you got your lap belts on. This section gets a little wonky. The architects had a little bit to drink, honestly. Okay, that's not true, but, anything to amp up the fear factor, which is what we need to do right now. This is where fear bleeds off, because they're going, 28 miles an hour. They're like, oh, am I going for a ride in my dad's Dodge Neon? No big deal, right? Little afraid. Okay, now this is where we bring them home. Instead of that little, gentle drop, we got one last gut puncher with a little, there and back again. Hopefully that does enough. Look at that. Fear got pretty high there towards the end. I think we may have actually fulfilled all the requirements. The dream is real. Pause the game. Save the game, for Christ's sake. You would not believe. For you, it's been 14 minutes. For me, it's been like half of a Friday. New park save. I am the resurrection, and I am alive. I am the resurrect. Okay. Save park. Resume. Now, the last thing that could ruin us is pathing. They can make it through this section, right? We've already seen that. Remember, this is a slightly earlier save while I built this, but I didn't want to deprive you of the roller coaster building and riding experience. Oh my god, please tell me. How long is it? 830 meters. There is a benevolent force in the universe, and it likes us more than I thought it did. Okay. We're going to build out the queue like exactly the same way we did before. So we're going to checklist, place entrance. Wait, we want the entrance, sorry. Place entrance over here. Then we want the exit over here. I think this actually is going to be extremely popular. Then we need to make a queue, but before we make the queue, we're going to make the exit, which requires like an actual path. So just go like... I just wanted to touch the ground, basically. Okay, it's not going to be the nicest queue we've ever built. I can tell you that with, like, extreme certainty. But the fact that this place even appears to be functioning is such a huge improvement over what my life looked like mere moments ago. Now, there's a little terrain deformation happening here. Oh, God, what have I done? Yeah, let's have the queue be 200 meters in the sky. That seems like what I should do. Well, you know what? We can always just... Well, first off, what am I doing? It didn't even connect the path. Oh, now I've done it. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Control Z. Okay. Stop. Stop this. Stop that. You are being a very bad boy right now. You don't need to build the path like that. I thought I already had it correct. You, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. There we go. We have an exit path. I don't know why my brain decided to stop working in the interim period there. Okay, what about here? You can make it here? You can't go up, though. I can't go up, I should say. Alright, you know what? We can get a decent queue out of this situation. I don't know if I want the queue to travel through an artifact of ancient power. So perhaps we'll just have it go around that if possible. One thing's for sure, that should make the queue a little bit more exciting to be a part of. Holy crap, we've done it. Open. It's untested. Run the test. Run the test! Ride status testing on pause. Test it. See if I give 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, dude. This place is about to be functional. Now, it did cost us a lot of money, but not as much as it has in Anguish. And we're gonna put... This has got to sell tickets, dude. So we're putting a lot of stuff over here. You know, I know this isn't even like a freaking pirate theme park. We're putting pirates here. We're putting redcoats. We're putting whatever we have to put in order to get people to come on this ride. And we're going to charge them out the ass. Wait, you haven't made it back yet? How long does it take to run one ride of the freaking Cyclone here? Whatever, it'll open soon. Theoretically. 73% queue is not good enough. Throw another dog bot in there. The people go apeshit for these dog bots, dude. Pirates versus cowboys versus space aliens. 100% queue. You know it, dude. This ride may run the risk of being a little inefficient. We have lost money today, but not a whole hell of a lot necessarily. Or this month, I should say. And the fact that we have a working coaster has changed my life. Of course, everything is going to break down because of the fact that that's what this scenario is all about. We've done it. 2nd star. There may be a chance for us to get a 3rd star. Let's just save the park again. I am the resurrect, of course. Okay, this is not tested anymore. This is open. To whom much is given, much is tested. Finances, $10. There you go. It's $10 for you to ride something that I have put my heart and soul into. Let's crank up the speed and see if we can't make a miracle happen here. Do the people love it? What do they think? I want to go on Coaster 1. This is not called Coaster 1. This is called My Heart and Soul, because that is what it cost me to create it here. We do need more people to ride it. This park is a bargain. Entry is cheap, and now My Heart and Soul is cheap too. You guys have no idea what's about to come your way. It's too cheap. Too many people are on it. Okay. This roller coaster, it's 750 meters long. It's $750 to ride it. No, it's $13. Is that fair? The queue is my favorite bit of My Heart and Soul. Now, the downside of this ride is it takes 25 minutes to ride it. How long is it in terms of time? Can't see. You can see though, like it takes in-game time, it takes like an hour to actually ride the roller coaster, which is a little ridiculous, but they asked for it to be 750 meters long, so I don't know what they expected. Now is where we see if our investment paid off or if we are idiots. It's making us a lot of money right now. What do people think about it? I'm not queuing that long to go on My Heart and Soul. 5 minutes is not that bad. The fact that people love it, though, means we continue to raise the price. 20 bucks. How do you like it now? The queue is full. That seems fair. I mean, it is like a... It's a pretty short queue, all things considered. Look at the queue for, you know, coffee cups here. I'm not queuing for that long to go on dang coffee cups. The queue... Everyone loves My Heart and Soul. First off, this also gets inspected every 10 minutes. We can't afford for this to go down. How does it have so much wear and tear already? And why are we losing so much money? I'm assuming we're losing so much money because of other rides. Because My Heart and Soul is making us fat stacks, right? People are still lining up for it. The queue for My Heart and Soul is full. I'm not queuing up that long to get on My Heart and Soul. It's a 14-minute queue. That's not that bad. You know what it means, though? As long as people keep getting in the queue... Yeah, as long as people keep getting in the queue, we keep raising the price. Actually, it seems like we're at a reasonably good equilibrium here. I'm not queuing that long to get on My Heart and Soul. If we added, like, more cars, that would be good, but... Like, can't we have 2 trains running at the same time or something like that? Many guests are thirsty. Well, you know what? Shops and facilities. We did this in the earlier episode, and it kind of led to despair. There you go. There's a drink shack. Why did it lead to despair? Because of the fact that everybody goes, oh, the drink shack's freaking full. Oh, well, the drink shack, or it's too busy, I should say, is a little old place where you can get some soda. Drink shack, baby. We lost $1,700. This is going to sound ridiculous. It's not that bad, I think. Lots of people getting drinks. So we're going to, you know, bins and benches. That's always been my motto. Bins and benches. I wish that they just sold, like, bottled water. It's getting a little ridiculous. You don't always have to have, like, a freaking milkshake, you know? Especially you've been out in the hot summer sun for 10 years here. Just have some freaking water, you know? Live your life. There you go. Some garbage bins. Put some over on this side as well. I don't know why we can't place them very effectively. And then some benches. Probably don't... This is a little overkill for the average drink shack, but as I said, it's a little old place where we can get together. Drink shack, baby. Dude, this is like a freaking Black Friday sale. As soon as we place the benches, the zombies appear. Don't even talk to me about Lara Croft Tomb Raider being broken down, okay? I don't care about Lara Croft Tomb Raider anymore. I care about My Heart and Soul, which continues to attract people on a regular basis. Although, I will be honest with you, this park is not going to accomplish the gold tier objectives that we wanted it to accomplish here, and that's okay. The fact that we at least got the silvers, like the medium difficulty objectives, is okay by me. Not amazing, but okay by me. If I could find a way out of financial ruin, that would be pretty sweet as well. This thing's making $1,900 a month. I think we can afford to charge $30 to go on it. As ridiculous as that sounds, I think this single coaster could pull us out of the red here. I'm assuming that we're probably going to start to have a lot of people say, I'm not paying that to go on my heart and soul. And if that's the case, that's the case. In fact, like, everybody's getting turned away. Nobody can stomach the new cost of my heart and soul. Well, let's make sure that that's indeed the problem here. Prices for my heart and soul are way too high. Okay, well, we're almost through our queue here. Let's change it. Obviously, we've over-adjusted. What about 25 bucks? How do you feel about 25 bucks? Nope. My heart and soul is broken down. I never want to hear that because it just means that, you know, by 11 a.m. we lost freaking $10,000 or $1,000 here. Cannons are still firing. People are still on the ride. Where's my mechanic at, though? Mechanic? Yo, we're gonna actually go completely bankrupt. I have to say, of the two scenarios, your stuff constantly breaking down, not my favorite. We'll hire another mechanic. Oh, no, he's there. You're lucky. Now just climb up the freaking length of the roller coaster to fix it here. I know there's trash. I can deal with a little trash on the ground. Let's pause. Okay, maybe there's still a way to get ourselves out of this. We're losing a lot of money. Go to park management. Go to... Graphs are okay. Statistics, finances, tickets. Visitors last month, 84. That sucks. Maybe we should market again. Oh, we're already marketing. Oh, that's a terrible sign then. Who are our guests primarily? Teenagers spend a lot. Adults spend a lot. My heart and soul is making mad money. Psychola is not. What if we just delete Psychola? What are your odds of... What's your finances over several months? You're making like no lifetime profit negative $2,000. What's your lifetime profit? Negative $1,000. You know what? I gotta keep you around for now to bring in more guests, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. We're charging them 10 bucks to get on this thing. It's cost us money over the course of its whole life. I think we have to try something radical here if we're going to pay off our debts, which is really, we need to pay off our debts and get 1,200 visitors. We're already at 1,000 visitors. That seems conceivable. I'm going to make a new park save, and this is like alt history bad rides. I will never remember what that is. But you know what? You're costing me money. And you gave me a little bit of a bursary when I broke you. What's your lifetime profit? $2,900. Exactly. What's your lifetime profit? Negative $22? You need to be more expensive to ride. And also stop breaking down, please. Okay, we'll see if that changes it. And then, Psychola, thanks for the mad money. That's all I ask. We're going to do multiple selections here. That's all gone. Multiple selections here. That's all gone. Okay. We still got... Now we got more space for rides. Like, we could put another ride there. We should probably research some more stuff, but... we haven't needed to yet. So let's put a nice little Venetian carousel here. You liked Psychola? You're gonna love Venetian carousel. I assure you. You got entrance right here. Done. Place exit. Exit is right here. You may need a path. What do you mean obstructed? It is obstructed by the 10,000 people standing there. Excuse me. Terrain too uneven for path. This is not true, though. Okay. Oh, God, Control Z. You gotta right-click for that one. There we go, that's the ticket. That's the ticket right there. Alright, ride's open. Venetian Carousel 1. We're actually gonna call this Hail Mary, because we need it to win us the game. On pause. Hail Mary's now open. My heart and soul has been fixed, and with that, our chances have... Oh my God, look at how quickly we're hemorrhaging money here. What do people think about this ride? Some people are into it. We could research more, but we're losing so much money so quickly. I don't know if Venetian Carousel is going to do it for us, buddy. How's Coffee Cups doing? I'm not queuing that long to go on Coffee Cups. Rapidly falling guest attendance. Okay, you know what? We're making less than $1,000 a month from guests. What do we do about that? Lower ticket prices. We only missed one sale. Ticket, you know what? It's $0 to get in. Welcome. It's zero. I know we keep going back and forth on that. It's $0 to get in. Please, please ride my heart and soul. I know it's $25 a ticket. I know that's expensive. A lot of people probably come in here, they're going, I'm not paying that. Some people are paying it, but... It's broken down again! Is it because we built it next to this monolith? If that's the case, I accept it, and I accept that I'm an idiot. All of our rides are breaking down on the regular, though. I can't help but feel like I am missing something, though. What's the queue time for this? 4 minutes. It's lost us $73 last month. Okay, nobody wants to ride the teacups for that much money. $3. My heart and soul has been fixed. I'm basically just riding this until we either lose or somehow we get out of this. Hail Mary looks too gentle for me. It looks too gentle. I'm gonna do one last Hail Mary. Baby Squid Wheel cannot break down. That is our way out of this madness. People are throwing up. What I'm gonna do is get more marketing going. We don't have enough people queuing up for my heart and soul. Despite the fact that it's too expensive. Despite the fact that it's free to get into the park, they will not pay $25. I think they'll pay $20. We're trying to find that equilibrium point where there's always like a full queue. But not so much that people are like, yeah, I'd pay more and still be in line. If that makes sense. We're almost making money? Am I losing my mind? Now that Baby Squid Wheel's back, nothing can stop us. See, Baby Squid Wheel is like so far away from the monolith. And yet it's still running into problems. Oh my god, we may actually make money this month. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. We're really just feeling around in the dark here. I'm gonna spend a little bit of money, try to get some more families. I want teens. We've already got teens coming here. We've also got a chance for families to show up because of the children's rides that we have. So if we get some more children's rides, that would be good. Or if we get some more children showing up, that would be good because we have children's rides. We've hit an equilibrium point with the drinks, apparently. People are largely happy to be in our park. Maybe we should start researching something that's relatively cheap. But also helpful. Last month, we only lost $400. That's not that bad. Yeah, we should research like a family-friendly ride. Here you go. Start research. It's going to take 2 months. We could still be here. Remember, our last objectives. We've almost hit what we need to get from ride profit. We're getting there for guests. We could do some more marketing initiatives. We can make the park look nicer. And we have to pay off our loans, which is going to require us to become financially stable. For now, I hope you've enjoyed the process of building and, you know, maintaining several times my heart and soul, which is annoying the Christ out of me with the fact that it requires maintenance on a ridiculous level. I'm going to say, like, if we could just force a mechanic to stand here, that would be good. How much money has this made? It's pulling us out. Eventually. I hope. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. We're going to continue trying to get out of financial ruin here. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. New episodes of Planet Coaster for now are coming out every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you next time.